are brand new to investing, you are in the right place because this video is created so that you can have an idea of how to start investing and what's the best way some people start investing and my own personal experience. To begin this off, my name is Andy, the finance guy. I make financial literacy content on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube. I've been investing since I was 18 years old. I am 27 years old right now, and for my day job, I'm a bank manager. The issue I see with beginner investors is that they don't invest. They get analysis paralysis because I get it. People are scared of losing their money. Losing money is more scary than actually the potential of earning money, right? That's why a lot of people, they always think about investing rather than investing the money itself, like doing the action itself. How do you start investing anyways? How do people buy stocks? How do people buy bonds? The easiest way is through something called a brokerage account. And what is a brokerage account? You know how your bank accounts hold your money, right? Bank accounts hold cash itself, but with brokerage accounts hold securities or things like stocks, bonds, things like that. Now, what's special about these brokerages is that most brokerages, well, not all actually, but a lot of them partner with the bank. For example, when you think about JP Morgan, right? JP Morgan is partnered with Chase. When you think about Merrill Edge is partnered with Bank of America, and then Citi with Citigroup. You get the idea here. Nice thing about a lot of these brokerage accounts now is that their majority of them are actually free to start investing in. You can start, for example, a Merrill Edge account or a Robinhood account, and you can start putting money and buying and selling stocks right away. Now, when you buy stocks, you used to be able to have to pay a fee to your brokerage account. Now, no more. It's an amazing time to invest because it's democratized, it's become free, it's become easy and accessible to everybody. That being said, you want to go ahead and open a brokerage account. It doesn't really matter which one you choose. It really comes down to preference. It's like asking somebody, what's your favorite brokerage? Is the same as asking, what's your favorite bank, right? Citibank, Wells Fargo, JP Morgan. It's like they all do the job. As long as it does the job, it's a good brokerage. To make sure the brokerage that you pick is SIPC insured. What that is that essentially if the brokerage goes bankrupt, for example, I'll use Robinhood. If Robinhood ever goes bankrupt, you have SIPC insurance, which your funds will be covered 250,000 cash and 250,000 securities such as stocks. You're going to open your brokerage account, and once you open your brokerage account, that's where the fun part begins because now you can actually start buying company stocks. You can buy bonds, securities, things like that. And this is where a lot of people get stuck because people ask me all the time, Andy, what company should I invest in? How do I make as much money and not lose a lot of my money? This is the difficult part where people get analysis paralysis. And my best recommendation for this one is that you just gotta start investing. Literally, take $100, put it in your brokerage account, and with $100, a lot of brokerages do allow fractional shares, such as, for example, Robinhood. You can buy the companies that you know of, the ones that you've known for so long, the ones that you believe will increase their revenues or cash flow the year after, the following years. Once you buy your companies, you want to wait around 6 months or so and see how well you do. You're going to learn so much during this 6 months because when your stocks go down, you're going to be curious. When it goes up, you're going to be curious as to why it went down or up. And this allows you to have so much of a learning process about the stock market. And with this information, you are actually able to tell what type of an investor you are. Because in the stock market, we have dividend investors, we have growth investors. We get to see what is your risk tolerance as an investor. Are investors who love the volatility, who love companies that are able to go up or down 25%. However, compared to other investors such as myself, I'm not a big fan of volatility. I can't handle 10% moves in a single month. As a result, I like investing in companies that have lower volatility. You never know until you actually start investing yourself. This is why you get to learn so much during that 6 month period. Because let's say you put that $100, if you lose your money, you learn so much information and it's not a life-changing money. If you lose that $100, you're not going to be bankrupt overnight. As you figure out what type of an investor you are, whether you're going for dividends, whether you're going for growth stocks, you are now able to pinpoint what type of companies you should invest in and eliminate every other company you want, because there's so many companies in the S&P 500 in the stock market that we're not going to invest in every single one. That's why we have to learn as much as we can about ourselves so we can pinpoint the right stocks for us. One thing I like to say about the stock market is that we can pick different road paths, we can different companies, and we can both land in the same direction, same area, which is we're making money. We can both make money investing in different companies. We can just do it by different ways though. I started investing for the first time as an investor. I had made some mistakes. One of the mistakes I did was I thought I wanted to be a diversified investor because I've always been hearing that diversification is the best thing. However, it is. I still agree with that. It's just not for me. So when I started investing, I wanted to become a diversified investor. I put my money into 13 to 15 stocks. What ended up happening though is because I was not able to keep track of the news on all 13 or 15 stocks, that I was keeping track on my top picks, right? My first five picks, I was keeping a close eye on them. But my last five, my 12 stock, my 13 stock, I had no idea what was going on in them. And at a certain point, it came to an idea where, why am I investing in this company in the first place? I had forgotten about them for so long that I was like, oh, wait, I'm in this particular stock. That's how I realized from making my mistakes, I learned how to become a better investor. And in the end, because of those learnings that I did in the beginning, I was able to remodify my portfolio where I only invest in four stocks right now, which is Costco, Microsoft, Apple, and Google. Beginning of your investing career, you gotta realize this is for the long term. There is no get rich quick scheme. It takes time for you to make money in the stock market. The nice thing about being in the stock market compared to gambling is that the longer you're in the stock market, the higher the chances of you actually making money. Whereas the longer you're in the casinos, the higher the chance you actually losing money. That's why I love stock investing as a way to build my wealth, because the longer I'm in there, it just gives me more possibilities to build my wealth. And you can see it in real time. You're getting dividends, you're getting capital gains from your stocks. There's so many ways you can build your wealth. And to me, my favorite way of building wealth is stock investing compared to real estate or crypto or other things like that. If you made it this far in the video, please give me a smiley emoji so I can know that you watched the whole thing. But thank you so much for watching. I post my short form content on Instagram and TikTok, my long forms on YouTube. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time.